I hear a lot of other contractors say, it's tough to make money if you have a rural route, which you had just said, that's an illusion. That's not actually true. You just have to know how to do it correctly. And that's a very creative solution that you came up with is instead of using a pickup truck, something that gets bad fuel economy or is going to be subject to higher maintenance costs, you're doing vans and just giving them a little bit of a lift and, maybe buying an all-wheel drive version for those higher mileage or mountainous rural routes, right?
Correct. Yeah, definitely.
And then, so getting the right fleet for the right route, managing your expenses, really knowing those inside and out. And man, that seems so important because as a FedEx contractor, you have no control over top line revenue, right?
No.
Like if you have an off week, you're not rallying your team and saying, hey, we need to go out and sell twice as many widgets next week or deliver twice as many packages. You're going to get the packages that you get from FedEx. So it seems like really the game is to keep your expenses low and to figure out how to run super efficiently. And then the next one that I wrote down here from you was safety. Obviously safety plays into everything. It ties back into the expenses and the fleet, in the form of mod rates and claims and everything else there too, repairs. But then the last thing that you had mentioned, Chris, that I want to kind of explore a little bit more, the last one that you mentioned was communication. You have to have effective communication throughout your organization. Can you tell us a little bit more about how you do that? Because I'm sure that there's people tuning in to this show and listening who have one CSA and they struggle with how do I effectively communicate with all of my people and FedEx and everything else that I have to do. Meanwhile, here you are with 8 CSAs. What are some strategies and methods of communication that you've employed in your business that you feel like have worked out really well?